to Greece. We have had an exciting afternoon/evening. We came from Rome. We had a relatively late flight because we landed here around 10:45 or so. And this was a Ryanair flight, but I was super surprised by how energetic everybody was. People were walking around in the aisles and just standing up and just talking to each other, like standing in the aisles. Flight attendants walking by trying to sell you lottery tickets. I had the opportunity to buy perfume and I passed. They also had tons of announcements. And so it was just constant announcements, and they would go on for a minute or two and then they'd do it in another language. And by the time we all landed, everybody was like wide awake. Kids were like giggling and yelling, and oh my gosh, it was so much. And then we got to the airport and it was just as exciting. So I think they're just like late night people. And our cab driver was driving like a bat out of hell. In comparison to other vehicles, he was going really fast, but he was really nice and he got us here really quickly. So we're really tired and we're really grateful.
So we are in Athens. We're only here a couple of nights, but we got an awesome apartment, so we want to show it to you. Everything's been redone. Everything looks brand new, super clean. That makes you feel warm and fuzzy when you check into an Airbnb and everything's nice and clean. We've got a nice kitchen, so if we need to cook, do all that kind of stuff, we have everything we need. A little mini fridge, all the appliances that you're looking for in a place where you're gonna stay and make your home for a couple days. You'd be surprised how often in an Airbnb you only get a table and chairs or a couch. But in this instance, we got both. We've got a nice bedroom with a nice comfortable bed. Hopefully it sleeps well. We'll be finding that out very quickly as we just got a really long day in Rome and then a flight. Our favorite feature of this particular Airbnb is the outdoor space. We've got a great patio with some comfortable patio furniture and an amazing view of the Acropolis.
There's a reason why people say it's all Greek to me.
Day one in Athens. We are out for a morning run after a really late night.
Yeah.
We couldn't resist the opportunity because 2 days ago we ran in Rome, the one-time capital of the world, and now we're in Athens.
That's the Acropolis behind us. So the Acropolis is the mountain, and then the actual structure on it is the Parthenon. About as cool as it gets in terms of history. It's pretty amazing. This lookout called Areopagus Hill. It is so worth it. Definitely come in the morning. We're here around 8 o'clock, but I think 6 or 7 would be even better if you were willing to wake up that early. But the views are amazing. The views are amazing.
Easy for you to say. All around the Parthenon and Acropolis Hill, there is a massive park with several loops, kind of like an inner loop, a middle loop, and a wide loop around it, and then a park that kind of runs all through it. It's very clean, feels very safe. There's runners and people out early in the morning. It's definitely something you should check out if you can get up early and make it out here. It's a really cool thing to do while you're in Athens. We are taking a walking tour in Athens and sweating profusely.
Woo! Marathon ended. It's kind of special because Jamin and I have both done half marathons. I've run 7 marathons, even though I don't look like I have, but I'm so proud of that, and it's really kind of special to see this, so yay! Greek yogurt for lunch, and I'm gonna try it, and it's like got honey and pine nuts on it, so I'm sure it's horrible. It's amazing. Like a heck ton of honey on there. It's great.
Okay, so I got the same thing Hillary did, but I got it in a smoothie form. So it's Greek yogurt, honey, and walnuts just blended together. Yeah, I like it. I've never had Greek yogurt in this form before, but it's pretty good. It's basically like a yogurt milkshake, but it is pretty liquidy, like almost like a milk texture.
We stopped during our tour to get some drinks. We were informed that the big thing to drink here is Freddo cappuccino, and so it's kind of like an iced latte a little bit. Then also there was some baklava, so we decided to try it. This is basically the person that worked there, it was her favorite. And I was like, great, let's do that. Could it be any good? Probably. It's actually delicious. I don't remember liking baklava, but I felt obligated to get it. It was really good. It's like, it is flaky, like you would expect. I think this is all pistachio. I think that's the flavor that I got was pistachio, and it's really good.
While Hillary was buying her baklava, they threw in a couple pieces of Turkish delight. I have a lot of experience with Turkish delight because I watched Chronicles of Narnia. That's all I know about it.
Supposedly good enough to help you or to make you want to betray your family. So
it's like a jelly, like the inside of a jelly bean almost. I could see if an icy queen offered me some of that. I'll be down for whatever. It's not bad. Okay gang, so we're at the Acropolis Museum. It's only €10 to get in. Definitely well worth it. They've basically recreated the Parthenon here inside this building. A lot of the original pieces are here in place and they're set up where they would have been. They have miniature versions so you can kind of get an idea of scale and how it would have looked, and then they have the real thing in place for you to actually see. So each of the silver columns behind me would represent one of the pillars of the Parthenon, and then everything is kind of put in place around it to give you an idea of where it goes. And we also have an incredible view of the Parthenon from here in the museum.
Very dry. So I'm gonna get some dragon ice. Not coming out of my mouth. It's like eating cereal as fast as you can without any milk. Do you think I'm eating nitrogen?
Yeah, this is what you're doing.
Like nitrogen ice cream kind of?
No,
Just like, was like frozen.
more like a nitrogen martini.
Just like okay, right?
I don't know. There's some kiosks selling it. So
In Greece,
what's
so
the
we know
worst that
that.
could happen?
I feel like a smoker. We have been so surprised, wonderfully surprised by Athens. I was gonna check a box, you know, you have to fly into Athens for the most part, and there's so much historic stuff. I just thought it was gonna be this great old city. It was so much more than that. It was old and new. It was lively, it was trendy, it was social. It was great. It was great.
Yeah, it really was. We really enjoyed our time here. We are hopping on a ferry to go to Paros, and so we're gonna see how navigating the ferry system is here.
Yeah. Tune into the podcast to hear all the reasons why we have loved Athens, even on such a short stay. It was a short stay because life is short.
Wander well.